Hi guys, today we're going to talk about shape. Shape is an element of art that artists use to build pictures. Shapes are all around us, and I bet if you look around, you could even find a square, a rectangle, or a circle in the room you're in right now. So now to answer the question of the day, what is a shape? A shape is just a line that starts in one place and comes all the way back around. There are two kinds of shapes, organic shapes and geometric shapes. Geometric shapes are often seen in math, triangle, rectangles, squares, things like that. Organic shapes are basically any other shape that's not one of those. Organic shapes are things like leaves, clouds, weird blobby shapes. Those are all organic. So today, we're going to use what we learned last week about line and what we learned today about shape and make a shape robot. My robot is at a birthday party, but yours can be anywhere you want it to be. The supplies you're going to need to make your shape robot are a piece of paper, some colored paper, markers, a pencil and a Sharpie, a glue stick, and some scissors to cut out your shapes. You can also use this printable to help you decide on your shapes. It's down in the description. So now that we've had an intro to shapes, let's skip to the good part and make some art. Okay, so let's get started on our shape robot. As you can see, I've already colored and cut out my shapes, but you will take your blank piece of paper, cut out whatever shape you want, color it in. Just did that to save time. Before I start making my robot, I'm going to design the background. This will be the backdrop of our robot. So I'm going to use what I learned last week and pick my favorite line and a fun color. And I'm just going to make some lines across the page. I'm just choosing one color and one line, but you can absolutely use multiple lines, multiple colors, whatever floats your boat. So now that I have my background done, I'm going to take my shapes and make my robot. I'm going to use this one for his body. And instead of being tall and skinny, I'm going to make him kind of short and wide. Before I glue that down completely, I'm going to attach his legs. Now, my robot, for whatever reason, has one leg that is kind of wide and one leg that is skinny. So that's just kind of how he turned out. But your robot can look however you want it to. Okay, my other leg, let's make him like he's dancing, so he's gonna kick that leg up a little. I'm gonna stick his body right on top. And now his kind of neck area, my glue is being extra messy today. Okay, gonna glue his neck on because that's an important part of your body. And his head. Okay, don't need too much glue, just enough to stick it down. And then his arms, let's see, he's excited, he's dancing. So we're gonna lift this up just a little. Should have glued these down first, but that's okay. And glue our arms in place. One arm and the other. Again, your robot can look however you want it to, using whatever shapes you choose. But now, our robot is ready to party. Okay, so let's talk shape. I've used my shapes, both organic shapes and geometric shapes, to make a robot. This robot is clearly celebrating. It's his birthday, but as you can see, his birthday party doesn't have a lot happening. So we need to give him a hat, maybe some gifts, maybe even a cake. So I'm going to use my colored paper. If you don't have colored paper, that's totally fine. Grab a piece of paper, color it, and you're good to go. So first, let's make him a birthday hat. So traditionally, birthday hats are triangles. So we will make a triangle out of our paper. I think that's going to be too big. It is. So let's just trim our triangle down a little. And we have made him a fantastic party hat. Gonna trim it a little bit more. There. Now, every good party hat has a pom-pom, don't you think? So we're gonna cut another shape. Gonna cut out a little circle. You can always trace it first if you need to before you cut it. Oh, keep cutting, keep cutting. My paper does not want to cut into the circle. Okay. Oh, it's kind of a wonky circle, but it will work. So we're gonna add our circle on top of our party hat. Let's give our robot friend a birthday present. Again, we're gonna need another rectangle. Oh, this is a big present. I wonder what's in here. What do you think his friends got him for his birthday? That's so gigantic. Let's see. Now, no present is complete without a ribbon or a bow. So we're gonna cut a rectangle. We're gonna add that on. It's too big. So we're just gonna make a mark. We're gonna cut it, trim that down, add our ribbon on our gift. We're gonna cut one more to go the other way. So it's nice and festive for our robot friend. Again, I cut it too long. Just gonna fold it and trim that off. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, does he need cake? I think he might need a birthday cake. Maybe a red velvet cake. We have red paper. Hang on, Mr. Robot. Okay, so how do we make cakes? Cakes can be round, cakes can be square. I'm gonna make some square cakes. So we're gonna cut a big square. This is gonna need to be a little bit smaller, a little bit too big. Now, notice my square is not perfect. That's okay. It's close enough. Don't stress over all the tiny details of making your art perfect. Just have fun. Okay, now we're gonna cut another square. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. This one can be the bottom. This is the middle tier of the cake. And then we're gonna cut one smaller square. Like this. And that's the top tier. It's perfect. Okay, we need a candle. Let's make the candle. Let's use our tiny little scrap of purple. Make a little purple candle. Another rectangle. And then we need the flame of the candle, so we're gonna make a teardrop shape, like the little candle flame. So that's just curved at the bottom, and then it comes up at the top and back down the other side. Oh, this is gonna be a big flame. Hopefully they don't set anything on fire. And if you need to trace your shape first, grab your pencil and trace that out. No big deal. So here's his cake. I hope he invited a lot of friends because this is a really significant cake. Or maybe he's just really hungry. Okay, I think our cake needs some more details. Sprinkles, yes. Every good cake needs sprinkles. Making sprinkles, I need to glue this. It's pretty easy. Just take your piece of paper and cut little strips, little tiny squares, rectangles. Try to keep them on the table so that your mom's not vacuuming up tiny strips of paper for the next week. And we'll glue these on in just a minute. Let's add some blue sprinkles. Again, just a little scrap of paper. Cut a long skinny rectangle. And then we're gonna cut our rectangle into rectangles and squares. And just like that, we will have some sprinkles for our robot friend and his birthday cake. I'm gonna get this all glued on and we'll be back to finish it up. Okay, I've gotten my elements glued down. You can see they're not falling off anymore. Let's finish our robot. I'm gonna use a Sharpie. You can absolutely just use a black marker, whatever works for you. So we're gonna take what we learned in last week's video about line and add some details. Let's add a fun pattern to his party hat. Make that a little more festive, a good old zigzag line. You can also add more shapes. You could draw circles, anything you want. Let's give him some eyes. Gonna give him 2 little circle eyes. Oh yeah. And then, what kind of mouth? I don't know what kind of mouth I want to give him, so I'm gonna skip to the buttons for now. I'm gonna give him a nice little control panel. Good old rectangle. I'm gonna put some squares in that. I don't know what these buttons do, but I'm sure he does. Let's see, let's give him 2 more circles over here. And another rectangle here with some lines across it. And I think I'm just gonna add a little detail on the sides. Make it a little more interesting. Don't really know what all this does for our robot friend, but I like it. I think I'm gonna mimic these waves in his arms. And I still don't know what kind of mouth to give him. What kind of mouth would you give him? Leave it in the comments and let me know. This is his birthday, so he should be happy. Let's add some lines to our pom-pom. Oh yeah, very festive. Add some detail to his legs. I want to do something on his neck, but I don't know what. Maybe, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll just make a little pattern. Because then it kind of looks like his neck can like scrunch down, you know? You know, robot things. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna give him a good old robot mouth. Oh, I kind of like that. Do I add lines in the middle or do I leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I think I like it the way that it is. Happy birthday, Mr. Robot. I hope it's a good one. I'm so excited about my Shape robot and his birthday party. And I can't wait to see what you guys made. So be sure to tag us on Instagram at Kral, the Art Gal. I'll see you next time. And until then, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep making art. Bye.